When I was in high school, I had a friend. For privacy purposes, I will not be using her name, so let's call her April. April became pregnant in her first semester of college. The father of the child refused to claim it was his. Her parents, for the sake of helping her complete college, told her to get an abortion or they would disown her. Feeling like she had nowhere to go, she got the abortion without any counseling before or after the abortion. Some of you might find this shocking, but in my neighborhood, this was a common incident. She began self-medicating, and she has now overdosed 3 times. Some of you in the audience are pro-life, and some of you in the audience are pro-choice. Regardless of which side you are on, abortions, pregnancies, and adoptions happen every day. And that's why I'm calling to you to donate to Living Alternatives today. It's a pregnancy resource center that provides care for women for whatever decision they make. I have been donating to Living Alternatives since I was very small. My church used to have the little bottles that you would fill up with your loose change from your car or your couch. As a little kid, having an excuse to search for change in the couch was super exciting. And you fill up these bottles and turn them in. I've also have friends that have had miscarriages, abortions, and have had pregnancies. And let me tell you, being one person alone, it's very hard to give them the proper care they need. If not, sometimes it feels like it's impossible. Now, I'm going to talk to you today about how Living Alternatives is beneficial to Champaign-Urbana area and how to donate to Living Alternatives. Living Alternatives provides several options. One of those options is counseling after abortion or before. So many of you might be wondering, well, when a woman gets abortion, doesn't she get counseling before and after? Unfortunately, not always. According to afterabortions.org, published in 2004, 67% of women felt that they did not get proper counseling or any counseling at all before or after an abortion. Some of you may be wondering, why would a woman need counseling before and after an abortion? Well, after an abortion, according to the American Pregnancy Association, as of 2016, women can develop depression after an abortion, suicidal thoughts, they can develop eating disorders, and that's just to name a few. Now, not all women need counseling after an abortion, but those who do should be able to get the proper care they need to cope with what just happened to their body. Now, if the woman does not want to get an abortion, she has other options as well. Now, what I love about Living Alternatives is it's a judgment-free zone. Yes, they do not provide, they do not provide abortions and they do not support abortions. However, if a woman does get an abortion, she will not be judged for it. Instead, she'll get the proper care she needs. Judgment-free, safe, and secure. Now, the other sources that they provide is for adoption. No, they're not an adoption agency, but they can help the woman find the proper adoption agency that fits them, and they can help them find an adoption attorney. Living Alternatives also provides care for the woman throughout the pregnancy while she's before the adoption, so that she knows she's taking care of her body properly for the child, and that she is knowing what's going to happen, what the kicking's going to feel like, and all that jazz. And then after the adoption, she's also provided counseling as well. According to Women's Health, as of 2017, some women will experience adoption grief. Yes, their child didn't die. Yes, their child is still perfectly healthy with another family. But some women, that separation can cause them grief. And Living Alternatives gives them the option to seek counseling to cope with that grief. Now, if the woman isn't thinking of adoption, if she's not thinking about abortion, if she just wants to know, hey, am I pregnant? Or what do I do if I'm thinking about getting pregnant, or what if I am pregnant? They provide ultrasounds and pregnancy tests so that women can find out, hey, what's going on with my body? They also provide HOPE, HOPE, a program that offers women a counseling step-by-step program, and for each step they complete, they get baby bucks, which can be spent at Living Alternatives, where they can buy formula for their children, baby bottles, baby blankets, diapers, you name it, anything that can help them with their new child coming along. And also, if a woman just wants to know what happens with pregnancy, they can come into Living Alternatives and ask questions. Now that I've told you about the sources that Living Alternatives provides, I'm going to tell you about how to donate. You can donate either your time or your money. Now, if you donate your time, you can volunteer at one of their events. You can paint children's faces to raise money for children coming into the world. You can donate your time by helping carrying all the baby supplies to new mothers. Also, you can donate your money on hopeforofuture.com, or you can just show up to their facility at 205 East Wilbur Avenue, Champaign, Illinois, 61824. You probably won't remember that. You can just Google their location. It's not too far away. And the best part about it is you can just donate change. Pocket change in your car, change that you don't care about, pennies, the most worthless change in the world. You can donate to them, and they will accept it, and it can help them provide supplies for women. If all of us in this room donated a quarter, yes, a quarter. No, I'm not even going to say that. A nickel. We could provide a woman with a baby blanket, a baby bottle. Who knows? The opportunities are limitless. So, now that I've told you how to donate and how the different sources they provide for women about to have children, I hope you donate today and make sure all women who are pregnant receive the counseling they need and no one else ends up like my friend April. So donate today.